How they met, Princess Leonor and Prince Christian's royal love story. A gala in Copenhagen. A glance across the room. Two heirs, worlds apart, yet something sparked. Not expected, not planned, but unstoppable. Princess Leonor of Spain and Prince Christian of Denmark, two of Europe's youngest royal heirs, share a story that seems both timeless and modern. Their meeting was not orchestrated for the cameras, yet it would change the course of their lives. It was a crisp spring evening in Copenhagen. A European royal gala, held quietly, invited only the heirs, ambassadors, and select dignitaries. Leonor, poised and elegant, entered the grand hall, aware that cameras were not here to capture her, yet whispers followed. Guests noticed a new presence, Christian, Denmark's crown prince, walking with ease and quiet confidence. The first introduction was formal. Their eyes met briefly, polite smiles exchanged. But then something subtle happened. A shared laugh over a minor misstep by a young aide, a conversation about their studies and interests, a recognition of shared responsibilities. This was no ordinary small talk, it was the spark of connection. Over the following days, their paths crossed repeatedly, state events, charity visits, informal dinners. Each encounter built a quiet rapport. Leonor, though always careful, found herself looking forward to seeing him, noting his ease with people, his humor, his intelligence. Christian, similarly, noticed her warmth, her awareness of duty, her thoughtful insights. Family dynamics played their part. Both sets of parents observed cautiously. King Felipe and Queen Letizia encouraged meaningful friendships among heirs but emphasized the scrutiny that would inevitably follow. In Denmark, Queen Margrethe and Crown Prince Frederik noticed Christian's growing attentiveness to Leonor. It was a dance of observation, subtle signals, and familial guidance. But what made this story unique was their choice to nurture connection slowly. They were not drawn together by media speculation, nor by palace matchmaking. Instead, they found common ground in shared values, service to their countries, passion for culture, interest in environmental causes, and a belief in the role of modern royalty in connecting with people. Their first private meeting outside of public events was quietly arranged. A walk through Copenhagen's historic streets, away from cameras and prying eyes, where they shared stories of their youth, hopes for the future, and dreams for their roles as future monarchs. A moment, simple and unremarkable to outsiders, yet monumental to them. Letters and whispered notes followed. Small gestures, a shared book, a discussion about a charitable initiative, a recommendation for a study abroad program. These exchanges, intimate yet discreet, laid the foundation for a relationship built on mutual respect and understanding. Over time, the connection deepened. Their families noticed not only companionship but genuine affection. Observers who had been skeptical began to see the pair's synergy, the way Leonor's calm composure complemented Christian's thoughtful energy, how their laughter echoed together at events, how each seemed to bring out the best in the other. Then came the first official acknowledgement. Attending a joint European Youth Summit, their interactions were visible, shared notes, collaborative speeches, subtle gestures of support. The media began to take notice, though both parties maintained decorum and avoided publicity. The story was theirs, told quietly, behind palace walls and diplomatic settings. There were challenges. Both faced the weight of expectations, cultural differences, language nuances, and the inevitable scrutiny of royal life. Yet, these obstacles became part of their bond. Each discussion, each compromise, each moment of support strengthened their connection. Friends recall private moments, evening walks along the Tagus River in Lisbon during a family visit, quiet study sessions at historic libraries, conversations about how to modernize monarchy while honoring tradition. These moments, fleeting and unrecorded, became the true narrative of their relationship. Eventually, the world would glimpse their growing closeness. Royal functions, family gatherings, and official visits revealed the pair's ease with one another. A hand brushed lightly at a reception, shared smiles during joint charity projects, coordinated support during speeches. These were subtle, yet unmistakable signs of deepening affection. Behind the palace doors, they discussed future aspirations. What it would mean to marry, to combine traditions from Spain and Denmark, to raise children under the weight of history yet with personal freedom. Both were committed not just to love, but to shared purpose, service, empathy, and connection with their nations. The first official announcement of their engagement was a culmination of years of quiet connection. It was not a whirlwind romance, nor an arranged spectacle. It was the result of thoughtful, deliberate growth, guided by values, family, and mutual respect. In retrospect, every glance, every conversation, every shared endeavor had led to this moment. A modern royal love story that combined tradition and discretion, visibility and privacy, duty and genuine affection. Their meeting, at first seemingly ordinary, became the catalyst for a partnership that would capture the imagination of Europe and beyond. Princess Leonor and Prince Christian's story teaches that even in the world of crowns and ceremonies, authenticity matters. Love can flourish amid expectation, friendship can blossom into partnership, and two young heirs can write their own chapter in history, one glance, one conversation, one shared vision at a time. As they step forward into public life together, the world watches not just the grandeur of royalty, but the human story beneath. A story of connection, respect, and the quiet power of meeting someone who understands both your responsibilities and your dreams. And so, their royal love story continues, not as a headline, but as a living journey, unfolding with grace, care, and a promise to honor both history and heart.